I and 99 others are here to inform you that Princess Barbara has no case against VDM. She accused Verydarkman of intellectual property theft. The burden is upon her to prove it in the court of law. But EFCC is the one trying to use her to get at Verydarkman because they have tried to find something to charge him with, but they couldn't. We have done a deep search. Stay with us. Before I play you her video, listen to this. As of now, there is no publicly available information regarding a project titled Be Safe Transact developed and pitched to the EFCC in January 2025 by Princess Dr. Barbara. None. Extensive searches through official EFCC announcements, news releases, and reputable media sources have not yielded any references to such a project or presentation. Here you get. Okay, let's watch the video.
My journey with Be Safe Transact began in 2021 when I conceived the idea as Zip Pattern. Zip Pattern was my working title. That was the first thing that came to mind. However, it was a personal experience with online scammers that propelled me to turn this concept into a reality. I knew I had to create a solution to protect others from falling victim to the same fate. Undeterred, I poured out my heart and soul into developing Be Safe Transact with tagline Verify, Trust, and Grow.
It all started in January 2025 when Odoh presented her fraud prevention platform to EFCC officials. She later discovered that a social media influencer, Vincent Author, aka Verydarkman, had publicly unveiled an identical project.
I'm meeting up with some tech guys as well to discuss on something I'm bringing up, and that thing is to help combat this online vendor and the rest. I'm putting in a lot of money. I don't put plenty money inside the thing, and hopefully this thing what I want to will help a lot of people not to be scammed.
She claimed that she came up with her idea in 2021 and she presented it or pitched it to EFCC in January 2025. Don't forget, Verydarkman said that EFCC interviewed him or they interrogated him and asked him to tell them about his idea. If she had pitched her idea to EFCC and they never brought anything to light with regards to that, that simply means it was nothing. It's just for argument's sake. It's not like it is real. Now, let us check the legality of all this nonsense. In the scenario involving Princess Barbara allegations against VDM for intellectual property theft, several facets of Nigerian IP law come into play. Several of them. The first point is copyright law. What does it say? Under the Nigerian Copyright Act of 2022, copyright protects the expression of ideas. Expression of ideas, not the ideas themselves. For a work to be protected, it must be original and fixed in a tangible medium such as writing or digital form. If Princess Barbara's idea was not documented or expressed in a fixed medium, it may not qualify for copyright protection. Therefore, alleging infringement without a concrete expression of the idea could be legally tenuous. Here you get. Point number 2. Patent law. What does it say? The Patents and Designs Act governs patent protection in Nigeria. To obtain a patent, an invention must be new, result from inventive activity, and be capable of industrial application. Notably, abstract ideas or business methods are not patentable. That simply means just having an idea or business method, you cannot have a patent to protect it. If Princess Barbara did not register a patent for her idea, it lacks the legal protection that a patent affords. Here you get. Point number 3. Trade secrets and confidential information. What does that entail? Protection of trade secrets in Nigeria relies on the common law principle of breach of confidence. For a claim to succeed, there must be evidence that, number 1, the information was confidential. Number 2, it was disclosed in circumstances imposing an obligation of confidence. Number 3, there was unauthorized use of that information to the detriment of the party communicating it. This is to say that if Princess Barbara shared her idea with VDM under a confidentiality agreement or similar understanding and VDM misused it, she might have a claim. However, without such an agreement or understanding, establishing a breach of confidence would be challenging. As you heard from her in the video I played, she said that her idea came up in 2021 and she pitched it to EFCC in January 2025. So the burden is upon her to prove it. And from all the extra materials I have provided, we know that Verydarkman is in a comfortable position. So whatever EFCC is trying to do here, we are no longer in those ages that people don't know information or people don't research information. So they have tried to get some things to pin on Verydarkman. Nothing is working. Now they want to go for intellectual property theft. So VDM, stay strong. God is with you.